Hey, everybody, Brian King, the Mindset King here. One of the biggest disservices that we do ourselves as human beings is to mistakenly believe everything our brain tells us, believing it as absolutely true. Every paranoid thought, every negative attitude, every assumption, every prejudice, believing it's true really derails us. I want to read a couple quotes to you from William James. They're very similar in their sentiment, but I want to read them both just the same. The first quote is that the greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. The second quote is, the greatest discovery of my generation is that a human being can alter his life by altering his attitudes. You see, very similar, but very, very critical notions, truths, whatever you want to call them, ideas, strategies. I went out to lunch yesterday with my oldest son for his 21st birthday. And we did a lot of reflecting on his journey, which has been tumultuous to say the least. And invariably, we got into the discussion of the various family maladies that get passed down from one generation to the next. My two younger boys have the Ehlers-Danlos from me. Zachary does have some hypermobility in a few of his joints. And then he started talking about his struggles with bipolar over the past couple of years. And one thing we came back to was this thinking from William James. And he started talking about his increased awareness around when he's feeling manic versus when he's feeling depressed, and the support he seeks out during those moments to get through it. And that is so critical, because when we're going through rough times, whether it's chronic pain, whether it's fatigue, whether it's a manic episode, your brain feeds you lies during those situations. The woe is me, the why is me, the life sucks, I'd be better off dead, why do I have to live like this? That kind of stuff, that when your mind believes it, sinks you even further into that pit of helplessness. And one thing Zach has discovered through his work is that he doesn't surrender his capacity to choose one thought over another simply because he's in a manic state. Get that? And when I'm having my greatest amount of pain or fatigue or nausea or whatever it is, I don't surrender that capacity to choose one thought over another. Yeah, it's hard. I told Zach, I said, you have got to master your ability to choose your thinking like a Jedi. You have got to aim so high to be a master of this if you really want to live fully in spite of your challenges, whether it's depression, whether it's anxiety, whether it's MS, whether it's cancer or anything that can really challenge your ability to live fully, live optimistically, live in a forward-thinking way. It all comes back to that decision to choose one thought over another. Is it easy? No. Is it simple? Yeah. That's why I have spent the past 30 years refining my capacity to do that. Because I have depression, anxiety, MS, ADHD, so many different things that feed my brain false information about the way the world is and about the way I can be in the world. No, thoughts aren't going to magically make things hunky-dory, make them seem like they're utopian. That's not the point. The point is that in a situation where it's very easy to feel helpless and hopeless, you can find glimmers of hope, opportunities to be grateful, simply because you chose one thought over another. The thought that tells you this is temporary, this has happened before, I've gotten through this before, I will get through it again, I just need to be patient. Choosing those thoughts or thoughts similar to it, as opposed to the alternative, can be the difference between giving up and hanging in there. And in that respect, the thoughts you choose mean everything. Because even though life can be really, really hard sometimes, and really, really hard most times for some of us, the less than perfect life is still worth living, so long as you find opportunities to be grateful. So that's my thoughts on this morning. I hope it's been helpful for you. If so, please share it abundantly with the people in your life. I suspect they'll be grateful for you as well. And I've opened up my Mindset Academy to anybody that wants to check it out, absolutely free. So if so, just let me know. I'll be happy to lay out the welcome mat for you. And until we talk again, this has been Brian. Thanks for being you.